Because when I found this truth, guess what happened? I put my birthday away. When I found this truth, I put the drugs away. When I found this truth, I quit whoring my sisters. When I found this truth, I started becoming a better man and a better person. Because now I know I'm on that narrow path. Now I know I'm on a righteous path. Now I know what I'm doing is going to get me somewhere.
People are in competition with each other to see who's not the brokest. There is no logical explanation for that. It's all vexation of spirit and vanity.
Pretend, it's all pretend. Pretend, it's all pretend.
They capping like they rich, but they pockets on E. Flexing on the gram, can't afford a white tee. 10 on the dash, but they borrowed that whip. Whole crew sweet, man, they suck like a tick. Diamonds they post, cubic fake and the flash. Saying they up, but they ain't really got the cash. Talking big meals, but they still eating noodles. Say they got shooters, but all of them poodles. Claim they got work, but they flipping no units. Yapping like a OG, but ain't got no influence. Run they mouth, but they ain't running no game. Acting like bosses, but they stuck in the slow lane. Catch them in person, they moving real timid. Internet thug, but in life they diminish. 100 on 100, but that's just a filter. Behind that phone, they a whole different type of nigga. Fake life, smoke and mirrors. I see the truth through veneers. You act rich, but I hear fear. You so broke, that's real clear. Fake life, smoke and mirrors. I see the truth through veneers. You act rich, but I hear fear. You so broke, that's real clear. I'm from the H where the flex get checked, where the ice on your neck might put you in debt. Claim they got bodies, ain't bust, not a threat. Say they got ops, but they text and they ex. Pull up in rentals, pretend they own it. Capping in the captions, they lifestyle phony. Talking in riddles, but the real ones decoded. You living for the likes, and you know that I know it. They say they outside, but they stay in disguise. Praying on angels to cover the lies. Caught up in the hype, and they drown in the vibe. I'm in the jungle, you barely survive. I don't need no filters, my scars is the proof. They post in the cap, I'm just posting the truth. Here's Doe E with the H-Town bounce. If you got something to say to me, talk to my bank accounts. Pretend, fake life, smoke and mirrors. I see the truth through veneers. You act rich, but I hear fear. You so broke, that's real clear. Fake life, smoke and mirrors. I see the truth through veneers. You act rich, but I hear fear. You so broke, that's real clear. If you got it, you got it. But if you don't got it, don't pretend and fake the farm. Don't perpetrate the fraud. Learn and be genuine and real with yourself. I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for what I'm not. Practice on being loyal to yourself and respecting yourself and loving yourself. And once you love yourself, you express that to others. And honor all men. Yo, I'm out.
It's all pretend.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. Understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on not with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, and she stop it, and she the prop. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the profits, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, she the props. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the props. Like we all come together. They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, and she the wrong with step. I'm solid for show. For the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, or high. Your baby pass through the fire. And she the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, and she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they on down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I see a man reach out to God before he died. Yes, I did. I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for left. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile legs. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, Yeah. I was thugging with Lucky, and that nigga left me for dead. Endured to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak, cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
All right, shalom. Let me clap it up. This the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. Today is the Wednesday law class in Killeen, Texas. If you got any questions, you can raise your hand in the room or type it in the chat. Today I want to go into the jobs of building the kingdom. How important everything that you're doing right now is to the building of the kingdom. I'll go into that later. Oh, Salakia, Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Baraka Thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shamar, Alathun Ba'ashin, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. If y'all have any questions, you can type it in the chat or you can raise your hand in the room. But I do want to talk about the importance of everyone's job in the truth. I was talking to a couple of brothers this weekend, and they kind of were asking a question along the lines of, I'm in the truth now. I know this is the truth. I know the Lord is with us. So what else is there to do? And the brother that he was with kind of second that emotion. Like, yeah, you know, what we need to do? I go to camp, I go to class, you know, now we're just waiting on Christ. And so I could tell that maybe this is something that should be talked about. So we'll go into that later on. Other than that, any questions in the room? Go ahead.
Salakia, sir. Well, I had a question that was pretty much on the topic of what you're talking about right now. Just given everything that's going on in the media, like how our oppressors just they blatantly, you know, taking our lives and then, you know, calling it a you know, saying that we're unaliving ourselves, or you know what I mean, just all just the fact that, you know, like the people marching in the street, the white supremacist group marching in the street, you know what I mean, what should us in the truth, what should our focus be seeing everything that's going on?
The
in
white
the
man is the devil, the Bible speaks.
Come on.
That's what your focus should be. That's
Most
it.
High Christ.
Your focus should be the white man is the devil. Hey, did you know that the white man was the devil? Hey, did y'all see what happened? You know why, right? Because the white man's the devil. You're going to have to pound that into people's minds. Okay, let me give you a scripture. Give me 2 Thessalonians. Second Thessalonians 2. Let me see. And start at 5.
Come on. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things?
How was he starting it off? What is this? What is this in black talk? Remember when I was with you, I told you these things? What is that in today's time? How would you say that?
Like I told you. Like I told you.
Didn't
so.
I tell you? Didn't I tell you this? Last time I saw you, didn't I tell you this?
Right.
Keep reading.
Come. Verse 6. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be with Salakia. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
That he might be what?
Revealed in his time.
That he might be revealed in his time. Do you know what the apostles and the disciples were teaching during Bible times where Christ walked the earth?
The white man is the devil.
That the white man was the devil. Christ told the Pharisees and Sadducees, black men, what did he say to them?
Mike?
Get the mic.
You are of your father, the devil.
Give her a hand. That's right. He was telling these black people they were coons. They act like white people. They act like their father, the devil. Christ was calling white people the devil when he walked the earth. Paul is, now we in Thessalonians, and Paul is saying, I told y'all they was the devil. Didn't I tell y'all that the last time I saw y'all? Well, it has to be revealed in his time that he's the devil. So let me explain something to you. Keep reading. It's going to tell you some more.
Come. Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity.
For the what?
The mystery of.
Stop right there. That's the most important part. For the what?
For the mystery.
The mystery. What is this? Okay, Caucus, what did you say earlier about the videos you making?
I'm saying the same thing over and over again.
What are you saying?
That the white man is the devil, and
what?
And didn't we tell y'all?
Yeah. And you're saying it so much that it's making you want to do what?
Making me want to stop making the videos.
Yes. It's making you not even want to say it anymore. Because you're saying the same thing Paul said. Didn't I tell y'all the last time I saw y'all
right
that they was the devil? Well, the white man's mischief and his sin and his iniquity has always been a mystery to us. The mystery of iniquity does what?
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
Go ahead.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
The problem is we start to switch up the message because we think nobody else is hearing that the white man is the devil. We've said it so much. We think they should get it by now.
Right.
And they don't. So we say, well, maybe I should just talk about something else. Maybe I should just switch it up because I don't understand why they're not seeing it. They're killing us every day. Every day there's a new article. There's a new thing happening in social media where white people are being devils. And no one calls them terrorists. No one calls them thugs. They're not called murderers. They're not called pedophiles or rapists, children abusers. They're not given these titles. You know why? Read that verse again. Because the what?
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
What is the biggest mystery of sin in the earth? What is the biggest mystery on earth that no one is willing to fess up to but us? That what?
That the white man is the devil.
Yes, we cracked the biggest mystery on the earth. And that's funny being in this room and we walk in every day and step on white Jesus and we get boo kisses. And, we say this every single day and night. But if we walk out of this door and go across the street into that church and say the white man's the devil,
we will be thrown out of that church like Jazz from Fresh Prince.
Right.
Because the biggest mystery is who the man of sin is. If you take a microphone and a camera and walk across the street and say, who are the most evil people on the face of the earth? What will they say? What will all of them say together in unison? Black people, us,
Right.
we are. I ain't never had a problem with a white man. Oh, a white man never stole from me. A white man didn't sleep with my husband. A white man didn't do this. It wasn't a white man that beat me up. That's what they're going to say. And that's why the white man being the devil is the biggest mystery. And it has been for the longest. The thing that the world has to know is who the devil is. Now, we have to take this is what we have to do. We have to take this place and break this entire place down. So now we say the white man is the devil. They don't believe it. So now we have to let them know you are where? Where are you right now? Say it again.
Hell.
Hell. Now, how is this hell? How are we in hell? How are we being, how are you, what do you mean we're in hell? Now we have to go into the mystery of iniquity. Well, if you're addicted to drugs, then that's demons. The things you went through as your childhood, those were demons. The murdering and all the things happening in the street, those are demons. The mental illnesses plaguing our families and friends, those are demons. Well, yeah, I can see that. All right, well, where are demons? Well, demons are everywhere. But where is their stomping ground? What do they thrive at? Well, yeah, they thrive in hell. All right. Well, who runs hell in your mind? If you had to just take everything we say out of it, who runs hell? And you would say what?
The white man.
Yeah, but who runs it?
The devil.
The devil. So you got the devil runs hell. The demons do what the devil do, tell them to do, and they push all of the torment and the torture in hell. Well, now, this is what your job is, to reveal the mystery of iniquity in its time. All this time, the white man has been evil. Your grandfathers and grandmothers sang songs about it. And you know what the children did? In every generation. Your grandmother, your grandfather, they taught your mother and your father. And what did the children of the mother and the father do?
Laughed at it, didn't believe it.
Yeah, they laughed at it. But it's something more dangerous. And that's why he said the very first thing he said in verse 5. What is the thing that they did? See if somebody in the chat can get it. Go ahead.
They forgot.
They forgot. They forgot. Because what happened was, well, that happened with them, but we're moving forward now. It's better than it was back in the day. You know, we used to work way out in the field. Now they got some of us in the house. It's getting better. They let me, come in the house, feed the dog, eat out the dog bowl.
Okay.
You know, I get to change the baby pampers, and they trust me with their kids now, y'all. Times is changing. What are you saying? Your grandparents told you, man, these devils, these white people, they evil, and your mother and father, they saw that they were evil, and they were still picking cotton and sharecropping, and then here you come. Well, mama, that's the old day. Martin Luther King freed us. We free at last. You forgot. So the mystery is still a mystery. No matter how many people set up to tell you that the white man is the devil, you still find some type of way to throw that in the back of the mind of the people. So what continues to happen? The chain, the loop of hell. Why can't we get out of hell? Because we keep forgetting we're in hell.
Right.
We keep looking at this place as if there is some potential for you to get heaven out of it. So what do they do to make you feel like there's some potential you can get out of it? They give it to one of two of you or three of you for a moment.
Right.
They give you some real. Look at him. He leaving. They said I'm free. All I gotta do is work so hard all my life and retires and that's how you sound. All I gotta do is work harder all my life, and when I get so old enough, I'm gonna retire, and you're gonna be dead. You're gonna retire. You're gonna enjoy 3 months of your retirement, and then you're gonna have a stroke. You're gonna die, and you're not gonna been done nothing but worked in hell. What is happening now? Now he's saying the only way this is going to stop is if the Lord takes the devil out of the way. And the way he's going to take him out of the way is by what? Keep reading.
Gonna come verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
How is he going to be revealed? With your military? With your guns? With the pipe bomb you're making in your basement? Is that how you're gonna? Is that how you think this is gonna get fixed? Everybody want to prep. Everybody want to get, you want to get all this stuff because you think some dummy was on social media the other day talking about what he was gonna do to Donald Trump. They threw his behind in jail so fast before he could end the live. They was kicking the dough in. They was kicking the dough in while he was talking on the live. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna do this. They was already 5 minutes away from his house. They waiting on you to say something stupid. Well, how is this devil gonna be revealed? Through what? For the wicked what?
That wicked, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
With the spirit of his gun.
With the spirit of his mouth.
How do you find the spirit of God's mouth? Where is the spirit of God's mouth at? Anybody?
It's right here in the ISUPK.
Right here in the ISUPK. It's in the Bible. You know what you're going to say? What the Bible say. And if you say what the Bible say, it's going to reveal who the devil is. So what's in the Bible? Caucus. This is why we can't get out right here. This is it. You see what I'm saying? This is why we can't get out of here right here.
The mystery.
Yeah, what's the mystery?
That the white man is the devil.
That's in the Bible. The white man is the devil is in the Bible. And the only way that the people are going to ever be freed from the bondage of it is to see it. You keep reading the Bible like the Bible is not saying the white man is the devil. Christ said it. And Christ told his brothers that they act like devils. Now, nobody sees that but us. Nobody's willing to say that but us. So it's still a mystery. No matter how much we say it all the time, every day. We cannot get off of saying the white man is the devil. We can never. That is UPK 101.
Gosh.
That is it. If you all else fails, you get up at camp. You can't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster because the white man is the devil. He lied to you and told you can eat that. You can use this for any topic. Our sisters out here divorcing their men, saying they men cheating on them because they don't know that a man can have more than one wife. Because the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. He lied to our brothers and sisters. Give me a topic. You think you're going to die and go to heaven. And you think that you're going to live in a better life when he live in his heaven right now. You know why? Because he the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, and he got you fooled and coming back to hell, rebuilding his heaven over and over and over again because you don't even know where the hell you at. Because he is the greatest liar ever. And that's been a mystery. What you're going to have to say every day and every night, you're going to have to remind your children, your children's children. My kids seen that thing that happened the other day with Buddy, the young brother that was on the boat with them white boys. And you know what they said?
The white man is the devil.
They said, I'm glad I don't have no white friends.
Real talk.
That's what they said. I said, you know why you don't have no white friends? Because I teach you that the white man is the devil. And now when you look at them, you don't see, oh, hey, what's up? Hey, Bobby, you want to go ride on the boat? Sure. Hey, Dad, can I go ride on a boat with my friends? You don't see that. You say, if I go get on that boat with them people, I'm never seeing my family again. Because those people are liars and murderers. And now that family has to come to the realization that the white man is the devil through this pain. That's what we've been doing for so long. We've been coming to the realization that the white man is the most evil people. Do you know what the alibi of these children are? Do you know what their alibi is? Does anybody know? At this point right now, I think I got a video on this. I sent you a video of a brother. Let me see. Let me show y'all something. I sent you a video of a brother, a black dude. I probably didn't send it because it's on Facebook. I'm going to send it to you right now so you can get some understanding on what's going on. All right, I sent it. Maybe you'll see this. The fact that you don't know, you don't believe that all white people are the same because the good ones you know. You know who know the good ones? You do. The ones on TV, them the ones on TV, but not the ones I know. They not like this. You find out that the ones you know are like that too. After they unalive your children. After they molest or hurt your daughters. That's when you find out. That's why it's been a mystery for so long. The mystery of iniquity is working. They are being sinners. They are being evil. And you are like, what's going on? What's happening in the community? Why are we dying so much? Who's hanging us on these damn trees? I know the white man doing it, but not all of them are bad.
Good night.
A black man step on your shoe and you never forgive him for 20 years. Your sister wear the same thing that you wore. You told your sister that you was going to get an outfit to wear to this party. And your sister shows up in the outfit and both of y'all got it on. You ain't talked to your sister in 20 years. 20 years. She knew what she was doing. I told her I was going to wear that outfit. You ain't talked to her in 20 years. But the white man, oh, he can rape your kids, eat your baby. He can eat your kids. And not even go to jail. Go ahead, play the video for me. And they want to talk about per capita. Oh my, I can't wait to do a video on that.
I don't see the video yet, sir.
You don't see the video?
Live. I'm refreshing.
Brother, I'm going to tell you something. Well, my phone about to die, boy. Satan is Sataning.
White man is the devil.
The white man is the devil. He's stopping my phone from charging. You see how easy it is to blame everything on him? Guess what? That's what the Lord wants you to do. He wants you to blame it on the devil. Keep reading though, since you can't find it.
Come on, sir.
Man, that video is perfect.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
And you know when the white man is going to finally be destroyed? When Christ returns. You're not going to destroy him with your little AK-47.
Right.
You know, with your little militia plans. You know, back in the day when they had what's your boy's name? FYFA not the not effing around group.
Yeah.
They was out there shooting each other more than they was shooting anything else.
Right.
They was out there getting hit with more friendly fire than fire from the enemies.
Right.
Because that's not how you're going to get saved out of this situation. Still ain't popping up. Well, you know why? If we make that the motto, then we can start getting somewhere. Because that's been the lie for so long. That's been the inside joke. I'm going to try one more time. Come on now.
If I may, sir.
Come on.
Now, what I noticed is our oppressor always want the credit for like if they was related to like a founding father or something like that, or if they was they found out that they was a Ford, or they was a you know what I mean, they was related to some big industry cat, they would claim that in a heartbeat, but they don't want to claim the problems. Like when the car break down and they afford, they don't want to. When America is, you know, in desolation, they don't want to claim the problems that come with them being related to this person,
to the devil. Yeah.
Concert.
That's the video?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's it right there. Go ahead and play that for me. Thank you, Lord.
Okay.
We defeated him. We defeated Satan for a second. All right, go ahead. Watch this. Go ahead and rewind that.
In high school, now y'all remember the girl that they said that Nolan went off walking with? Well, her name is Katie Montgomery. It's supposed to be the last person who was in contact with him. Well, they said that she is about to corroborate. Her family lawyered up, and then they released a statement and saying that they will be cooperating with the police for sure, just to clear up her name. Now, Katie recounted her meetup with Nolan. Now, she said that they was together. Her parents had spun the block after they chilled with each other. You know what I'm saying? And then he supposed to have went back to the boat with his friends. And from her knowledge, before she had left that island with her parents, he was going back to the boat with his friends. Now let's put in Nolan's last appearance with his boys instead of her, right? That he just walked off with a whole female. Now in the video that's circulating, y'all, I really can't put a finger on it, but you can see and hear like there was an altercation going on. You got some people speculating saying that Nolan was screaming, "Give me back my fucking phone." And then you got some people saying you not getting on this boat. But what made this shit so even crazier, y'all? Friends and the girlfriend, parents and everything, deactivated their pages before his body was even found. Who doing that? If you ain't suspicious, bitch. Not only that, you got one of these motherfuckers before they accounts was deactivated. They said, my parents is praying over us for some shit that we did that can probably land us in jail for 10 years. But he deleted it. Now this is one of the boys that was on the boat. Mind you, one of the boys' mom is a doctor and a judge. And I promise you, if these was black boys doing this to a white boy, they would be locked up right now and questioning until they figure everything out. The thing is, they claim that they don't remember nothing. So was y'all drinking underage? Lock them up. Not only that, y'all said y'all don't remember nothing, but y'all remember his phone. Y'all got his phone and took it back to his mama. Remember the exact time when he went missing at 3 p.m.? Y'all remember the exact time that he was walking away with a female? And y'all remember the exact time that he didn't have his phone on him at the same time? So was y'all holding his phone? Y'all remember to get back on the boat and know how to drive back to the shore? So I ain't trying to hear this lame ass shit. Don't smell right to me. Y'all don't remember, but y'all deactivated y'all social media before y'all even went back home. Come on now. Why would y'all even do that? All y'all did that. Not one person. All y'all do that? All right. Bitch. Now y'all.
Now, you know what that is? That is what you can do when you in heaven. See, white people have a right that black people don't have. White people have the right to remain silent. That's what you don't have the right to remain silent. You better say something, boy. And if you don't, then they just handle you on the streets. They just throw the book at you. That's it. But these white children, there will be no judgment. We're going to cry out. People are going to march. People are going to GoFundMe. But the problem is that the mystery of iniquity wasn't revealed to his parents. The mystery of iniquity is being revealed to you. The white man is the devil. Keep going.
Come on. Verse 9. Book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Who got all the power, all the signs of lying wonders? Who has all of the strength of Satan? The white man. He is the devil. Why do I keep saying this? Because as soon as you get off of this class, you're going to say the white man is not the devil.
Right.
I'm going to say, well, not all of them, though. Now, you can't say that, Captain. Captain Yatazaq, I feel you. Some of them are, but not all. The ones that kiss boots, they devils. The ones that support black businesses, they're devils. The ones that marry black, they're devils. I know it's hard, but that's where you're going to have to go in your mind in order to keep your family and your children safe. You're going to have to go to the extreme. Because if you are not extreme enough, it could cost your children their life. Keep going.
Come. Verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
Because all of this deceivableness, you didn't get the love of the truth. That's the heaviest part of the whole scripture. There is love in what we're teaching you. But what do they say we saying? What do they call this speech?
Hate speech.
Hate speech. What does the Bible call it?
The love of the truth.
The love of the truth. Why haven't you been taught this? Because the real hate speech is the white man is not the devil.
Good night.
That's hate speech. And you can't reveal him in his time not saying what God says. Did we just read that?
God,
he can't be revealed when it's time for him to be revealed if you're not saying what God said to say. The love of the truth is to let the world know who the devil is. You know who I know knows he's the devil? Those Arabs know it. Those Palestinians know it. See, what has to happen to you for you to realize that he's the devil? Oh, I know. What has to happen?
You gotta catch hell.
More death. More death. More pain. More tears. More suffering. So what has to happen? The devil has to come down on you with more heat because he knows that his time is short. Because we're revealing them. But what he doesn't know is the more he comes down on you, the more you're in pain, somebody's going to come out of that sleep and, oh, I think he is the devil. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that's true. But they're doing this because they don't have a lot of time. Because we are saying what God is saying. We are giving you the love of God. So to your question, What should you do and what should you say? You should laser focus in on the most important message out of the whole Bible. Is that the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. The white man was the devil in Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth.
Right.
Every book, he was the devil. First, second Samuel, all that, all the way to Revelations.
Right.
He was the devil. He still is. That is the message. The Lord put a mark on Cain to let the world know that he was the devil. Cain came back into the world with a brother that looked like all of us, but he didn't look like all of us. His name was Esau, and he was a red, cunning hunter. How many of you go lay in the woods and put piss on you? Put deer piss on you because the deer will come to the piss. How many of you make duck call to make the ducks come? That's very cunning. That's Esau. The white man deceives the ducks. He deceives the turkeys. He deceives the deer. He will cover himself in the feces of an animal to kill it. And when he kills it, what does he do with it?
Selfie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I did it. I finally got it. This is it. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know why? Because he's the devil.
Right.
He doesn't see life as precious. Your children, your wife, you, black men, don't see you as anything valuable. You are a trophy to him. Just like the raccoons, he taxidermies all over his house. He'll take an animal, kill it, stuff it like it's alive, and hang it up and look at it and talk to it every day. Hey, old Butch, how you doing today? You're a trophy to him. But it's a mystery to you. You don't know how psycho that is. You would never do that. How many of you got any dead animals hanging up on your wall? Fully dead body, head. You got any taxidermy in your house?
Nah.
You got any? Why not? You got pictures in your house, right? Why you ain't got no taxidermy though? Because you ain't that nasty. You ain't that devilish. Well, the animals will be happy when the devil don't rule the earth no more. Am I making sense?
Come on, sir.
What should be the only thing that anybody talks about until Christ comes back?
The white man is the devil.
Thank you. I think they may have got it tonight, Lord. Most High Christ. Give yourself a hand. Everybody online, say it together. Type it in the chat together so that I can know that 29 people understand and write it all the way out. Don't give me the TB. Don't give me all that. Write it out in all caps so that I can know that you are with me. All right.
If I may, sir.
Come on.
Brother got a question in the chat on topic.
On topic?
Oh
my God. He don't got it. Come on.
The brother said, why do we care that Nolan is gone? His girlfriend was an alabaster monkey and all of his friends were too.
Because he's our brother. That's why we care. We care because he is our brother. That was just uninformed. Why don't you care? Ask, what's his name? Did he say alabaster monkey?
Pilot J.
I think this may be a devil, everyone. It sounds very devilish. And if you are not a devil, you are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer in the beginning and abode not in the truth. Who did the man in the beginning hate? Mr. Alabaster. Who did he hate? Who did the man in the beginning that was so evil kill? that didn't abide in the truth? His brother. If you're a black man, you are just like a white man by hating your brother. And if you're a white man, you're doing your job by being a devil. Either way it go, whoever asked this question, you the devil. We are going to start calling everything and everybody evil devils. We got to put you in the limelight. If you want the spirit of Christ to be revealed, if you want, what did they call it? The truth? What did they call it? The love? If you want the love of the truth, we got to call y'all devils. That's it. Did I get the white man and the devils in here?
They all up in the chat.
Everybody in here. Is it 27 of them? 30? Is it 32 of them? There's some people in here that ain't with us. I got some more teaching to do. Don't worry about it. All right, come on. Next.
If I may, sir, it's a sister that she had 3 questions. I had a
question. On the topic or a different topic?
It's a different topic.
All right, no sweat.
I had a question on topic.
Come on.
Okay, so
while we here, let's go ahead and get all the way through it.
So how do we go about teaching our children? Because the children they so. Long story short, how do we go about teaching the children?
No, say that. The children are so what?
Because the children are so they so free. They either gonna be super hot or super cold about it. So they'll either go and make friends with our oppressor, or they gonna see the white man the devil, and they gonna see white people in the grocery store and be like, that's the devil. Somebody gonna be checking out. They gonna be at the grocery counter at the checkout, and a devil is gonna be bagging their groceries, and they gonna be like, that's the devil. Right. And so how do you go about teaching them as children?
Well, that's an excellent question, and that's why we gotta teach them. They gotta know.
Sir.
You know what else your children gonna say? Oh, that's a fat woman. How do you go about teaching them not to say that's a fat woman? Oh, that lady bald headed. Man, you ain't got no teeth in your mouth, mister. How do you go about fixing that?
That's a good question too.
You just say, oh, these kids they say the darndest things. I'm sorry about that. It's the same way you do it when he walks up to a lady and say, you so fat, you need to go on a diet. This is the thing about children. Children are what? Innocent and what? Honest. You know what? There were no lies told. Maybe they need to hear it. Guess what white people gonna turn? Hey, I got a video I just sent you. White people are gonna show their true colors. That baby gonna say you the devil, and what that white person gonna start looking like? Red. Now this is what happened if you teach your children this. This is what happens.
Is the black doll, and which one is the white doll? Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because she's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me?
Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
That's what you're gonna do to kids if you don't teach them.
Doll.
You're gonna have to teach your children that the white doll is the ugly doll.
Right.
That the white doll is the bad doll. You know what you can't do with children? You can't say they're both good. They're both pretty. because that's not true. And it's going to confuse them. They have to have what type of esteem? Esteem. Self-esteem. They don't have to share their self-esteem with anyone else. Because East Indians ain't teaching their kids to love everybody. The Asians ain't teaching their children that everybody's pretty and beautiful and smart. And you shouldn't either. It's nothing wrong with that. You know why you think something's wrong with that? Because of the mystery of iniquity is in work. You can't even teach your children that they're beautiful. You can't teach your children that you can't say you're the most beautiful girl in the class. No other girl is beautiful. What is that, beautifulist? You a beautifulist. You're a racist. You're the smartest. You can't tell your child that they the smartest one in the class because what, you're going to hurt the other kids in the class? No, F them kids in their class. All them other kids, it don't matter. Yours matter. You teach your children, you are the smartest. You're the most beautiful. You're the strongest. You're the fastest. None of those kids can outsmart you. You black. Do you know who your forefathers are? Let me read one of you. Let me show you something about your forefathers. Your forefather killed a giant with a stone. What? Yeah, let me show you. He killed it, and read them the story and make them say, wow, Daddy Black is beautiful. Oh, let me give you some more. Oh, you want to see some more beauty? Let me show you some more things that our fathers have done. And you walk them through their ancestors and show them how strong and wise they were. And you do a Black history test in there with them and talk about all the inventors. And you flick on the light and say, you wouldn't have had this if it wasn't for a Black man. You wouldn't have had this air conditioner if it wasn't for a Black man, or a refrigerator, or a car, a motor, and you make them say, Black people are the greatest people on the earth. And you say, you damn right. And you one of them. And you don't have the excuse to be dumb, stupid, weak, or ugly. Now, no matter if that child loses his hair, no matter if that child loses his teeth, no matter if that child is weak, that child is going to always have something in him that he's strong and beautiful and handsome and courageous because you put it in him at a young age. You know what the Bible says about your children? Give me the scripture. Anybody who's been in class that learned something from the Bible, train up a child in the way it should go, right, so that when he get old, it won't depart from him. You know what's not departing from your children? Everybody is beautiful. Everybody can be loved. You're not training them up in the way that they should go. The way they should go is Black love, Black unity, Black excellence. Black and brown. I keep saying Black because when I think Black and brown, but I have to say it. Brown. Black and brown. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have the most intellectually intelligent, beautiful, strong, fast, handsome, courageous children on this earth, and they should know it from the womb. You do not have to share the gift that God gave them with another nation. All right. Next. Do I got anything else from here?
Cap, if I can.
Hold on, we got to get that question right there. That question right there, I wish I could touch the computer. Greg said, I don't see beauty when I see my own people, Black or Latino. That's why you here. You in the right place. Give me that other one too. How do I undo that? Give me that.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead.
Right before this, he made a statement. He said, I'm sick, maybe too sick mentally to even follow the Israelite culture. Most of my sexual partners have been white women, and in my mind, that's all I'm attracted to.
Well, brother, you are in the right place.
Right.
Because you said the absolute right thing. You are ill, but we are healers. You can come in here and get healed. Because there's some black women in here that will absolutely change your mind about that.
Right.
There's some black women and Hispanics, ooh-wee, that will make you say, you know what, I never saw the dark side before. I never knew that a black woman could be, what they said, you're going to say, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's what you're going to find out. See, because you hate yourself. Give me, Zephaniah 2:1. That's what I need. I'm glad you said that because that self-hatred is an illness. That's all it is. But the best thing about being sick is you're not dead. You can get some medicine if you take it. If you take the medicine, you can be healed. You just got to start to see with a different set of eyes. You have been living life looking through the eyes of a white man because you look at them and him as the better person. Read what you got.
Go on. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
O nation what?
Not desired.
What does a woman want from a man? What does she want to be?
Desired.
Desired. And that's why you feel the way you feel. Because you are a nation that no one desires. You're the people that when you see yourself, you say the black doll is ugly. We're the criminals. We're dumb. We're the bad guys. So you feel no one should desire us. So therefore, you don't desire us. But what you don't understand is that the people you desire don't desire you either. Because pimps don't love their hoes. And a white man only uses you for what he can get out of you. He doesn't love you. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
You know what also a woman that's not desired do? A woman that's not desired. Let's say this woman is clothed. She's fully clothed and she comes into a room full of men. And no one looks at her. Then what does she start to do to become desired? Every time she come into the room. So give it a mic.
So like yes, sir, wear less clothes.
She start to take off more and more of her clothes. When you start to see yourself and hanging around white people, you started to feel less and less black or desired. You didn't feel like you were in the in crowd because you hang with people that joke different than you. They talk different than you. They walk different than you. So you started to take off your spirit more and more to be desired by the pimp, by the people that don't love you, that hate you. And you took your spirit off and you still are not desired by them. So now what does that woman do? She's naked now. Now, what is the man that she desired doing with her? He's just using her. He's just taking advantage of her. He doesn't love her. He's just effing her. You know what you're getting by sleeping with these white women? Fucked. That's what you're getting. You are getting flooded out. And they throw you away because you are not desired. They don't want you. They can't bring you home to the family. They can bring you home for a little bit because everybody knows they're just having fun. They know why you're there. I got a video of some white men running down the street naked. I understand why white women want black men. They know why you're there. And then when they're done with you, just like a regular hoe, say, all right, here's your $40. That's you. What's his name, Greg? His name Greg? Greg, that's you. Go home now. That's the problem. You want to be at home. Let me tell you, This is not a new thing, though, that's in your mind. Because the Lord had to put Adam into a deep sleep in order for him to be with Eve. Because Adam would have went and got him an exotic woman. He would have went and got him a woman from somewhere else if the Lord wouldn't have put Adam into a deep sleep. So that's not uncommon. That's very Israelitish of you. But we got the medicine.
Right.
When I heard that we can't be with other nations, I knew this was the truth. Because do you know how easy it would have been to come into the truth and be able to be with white women and say you can have multiple wives? Brothers would have had harems, side ribs, short ribs, baby back ribs. All the ribs would have been white and heathen and Chinese and Filipino and all that because they love you. And they're going to do what you say and all of that in your mind, you know, what you think, because you the, what y'all call it, the bros, the passport bros. You think that it's a better place over there. Why aren't they married over there, though? Because they some monsters to they men. It ain't going to be no different with you. But you in the right place, Greg. Go ahead and get up in here, man. Take you some time. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen overnight because we listening to Paul, and Paul 2,000 years ago said the white man is the devil. And they said, he sure is. Hey, white man, I love you. That's what he did. You imagine black people were in slavery and said, yes, sir, master, yes, sir. And they came right out of slavery and married white women. The sickness runs deep, my brother. The sickness didn't start with just you. It's in your DNA. How far back does it go down your family? How many people in your family married white women? How many men did that? Huh? It made you feel more prestige. It made you feel like you were sticking it to the man, huh? No. But you are making him hate you more by being with his sister or his daughter. But you should give all your time and your energy to your own sister and your own women because that's who needs you and that's who understands you. Just keep coming to class, keep asking questions. You know, we'll help you out. Give me my next question.
Colonel Wakan, sir.
Did he say something else, Salakia, before I move on? Okay. He good. All right. Yeah, I seen him. He said he listening. All right, no sweat. We got any more questions? Just type them in. Next question.
I got this question right here.
My phone need to charge.
Okay. Colonel Wakan, sir. Salakia. Question: How do you know if the Lord is keeping someone out of your life, or if the devil is trying to keep them out of your life because a relationship with you will bless them? The water for answering.
Okay, you can't make anyone change. Everyone is going to have to get to that point in their life where they are seeking help. That's what has to happen. You can't make your children change. You can't make your wife change, your husband, your mother, your father. See, this is what you think. You come in here, you get this knowledge, and you're like, all I got to do is just tell everybody. It's right here in the Bible. We all believe in the Bible. They'll believe it, and they're going to come into the truth. And so now you tell them, and the first thing that come out of their mouth is, that's what you believe. That's not what I believe. That's your truth. That's not my truth. But you say, but it's in the Bible. And they say, that's your Bible, not my Bible, because I don't believe what you believe. And that is the most mind-boggling thing that happens to you in your life because you think that people are sincere when it comes to serving God. Because they go to church, they always talking about God, they always saying how God is good. They listen to gospel music all day. God is good all the time. God, and all the time God is good. And you think that is, they love God. So when I tell them about God, they'll change. Then you show them and then they treat you like you presented Satan to them. This is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to realize they never loved God. Never. They never, ever cared about God. They were following something that was suitable to the life they were already living. Because what does the God of the Christianity do? Does he punish you? No. What is he mad about? Nothing. What does he correct you from? Nothing. Who paid it all? Jesus paid it all. I'm finna go ahead and now. I'm finna get high. I'm finna sleep with 4-5 women. I'm gonna go home to my wife, kiss her in the mouth, and then I'm gonna say, God forgive me. Because he knows my heart. That's Christianity. Women gonna go out, have a hot girl summer, winter, spring, fall, go back home. They're gonna have all those seasons in one night. Hot girl summer, winter, spring, fall, and autumn. They're gonna go home that night and say, baby, I love you. And he gonna be like, I love you too. And she gonna roll over and say, God forgive me. You know I fall short. And she gonna go in that church and she gonna fall over that floor and she gonna cry. Shana da Bosha. And you gonna say, she is so righteous. Because her God doesn't have any expectations for her. That's why she worships him. The God of the Christian church don't punish you. The God of the Bible does. You know who punishes in the Christian church? Who punishes in the Christian church? Who is the worst enemy to every Christian? He's a liar. He's a thief. He's a stealer. He's a murderer. Who is it? Who is it?
You want to answer?
Come on.
The devil.
The devil is a lie. The devil is a thief. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Where's the devil at? In the ground. The devil is busy. Where is he at? Where's he at? In hell. There is nothing real about Christianity. You came and brought the Bible and made it reality. All right, we in hell. The white man is the devil. We the children of God. We trying to get out of hell, so we got to go through hell to get to heaven. So what do we got to do? We got to follow God's law so we can stop being punished. Punished? Not much. I rebuke that. The devil is punishing. God don't punish. You don't believe the Bible. And that's what you got to see about your family and your friends. They don't believe the Bible. They don't. And once you can comprehend that, you can stop fighting for them to come into the truth. They're never going to come. So you asking, what can I do to bring them in? Because maybe Satan is stopping them. Or maybe the Lord wants me to push harder. Who should push harder? They should. They should try to find a way in here. We giving out $100 billion. Right? It's $100 billion, right? Any Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian that come in here and go through the program and get a name, when our king get here, he gonna give you your portion of the $100 billion. That's a promise. That's a promise he made. What you look like trying to pull somebody in here to get the $100 billion? What did Christ? Give me that. Give me when Christ said, what's that, Luke 19? Yeah. Let me show you what Christ, let me show you. What it look like you fighting for somebody to get some money that you trying to get. Would you do that right now? It's a pot right here. And whoever lasts the longest, what's that show? Squid Game? How many of them was working together so they can all get the money? They were working against each other to get the money in the pot. You know why you ain't working? Because you don't believe there's money in the pot. That's why you're not fighting for it. You're not fighting to come to class because you don't even believe it anyway. So why put up this fight and go through all this stress? Man, bro, I ain't got time for this, bro. This is just some, I feel y'all. Yeah, God is real. Yeah, the trees. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but let me show you what's really real. That weed, these hoes, these drugs, this money is real. That's what I worship. That's why your friends can't come into the truth, because reality is in their face. The Bible is faith. They don't have it. So let me show you what's going to happen to somebody that has 10 pounds.
Colonel Wakan, sir, this is the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 13. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy until I come.
He said, do what?
Occupy until I come.
He said, hold it down until I get back. I'm giving you this bread. Hold it down until I get back. Go ahead.
Colonel Wakan, verse 14. But his citizens hated him.
The citizens loved him.
His citizens hated him.
The citizens wanted to be with him.
His citizens hated him.
This the part you missing, sis. Whoever asked this question, you missing the fact that whoever you trying to get in here hates Christ. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan. And sent him a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us.
I'm not going to stop going to the club. Read it again.
We will not have this man reign over us.
I'm not going to stop getting high. I'm not going to stop selling drugs. One more time.
We will not have this man reign over us.
Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving my life up to come serve the Lord. I'm not going to have him reign over me, take away my free time, take away my weekends. No, not me. Keep going.
Verse 15. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him.
So now the 100 billion bought a nigga back. He like, hey, I'm back. Oh, he back. Now they look like fools. They're like, oh, he really came. So now he like, hey, call all my boys in that I left the bread with. I finna see what they did with it, and I'm finna reward them. Keep going.
To whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading.
Had made sure they waited on Jesus.
Had gained by trading.
What are you supposed to do when you come in the truth? Grow, build, gain. That's what you're supposed to do. But your gain ain't, I'm getting him in, I'm doing that. Your gain is your growth, your building, how you change, how you denied yourself, how you sacrifice your life. That's your gain. You want to see how much have you grown since you've been born again. Keep going.
Colonel Wakansa, verse 16. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in very little, have thou authority over 10 cities.
He said, since you've been faithful in this little thing, I'm going to give you power and rulership over 10 cities. Now, that ain't, I'm going to give you 10 men to be over.
Right.
10 cities.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 18. And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds.
Go ahead.
And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities.
Keep going.
And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man.
He said, I kept what you gave me and held it in a napkin. What does that look like today? That look like I'm in the truth. I got my name. And I'm going to just sit here and wait on Jesus. Are you changing? No. Are you doing better? No. Are you fighting your demon? No. But what am I? But I'm here. Okay. All right, that's cool. Yeah. You here. You in the truth. But you're not growing. You're not changing. The point in being in here is to grow the pounds, to gain. But you still struggling with day one demons. You still got the same addictions. You're still smoking. You still don't know how to control your alcohol intake. You're still fighting your husband. You're still You still beating your wife. You still doing all the things you were doing when you were Demetrius and Shaniqua. And now you standing before your king like, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Lanawa. No, Athah. Barak Athah. And you standing there, and you the sister, you Shamar, you Shamar, Yahweh Yeshai. And you been in the truth 20 years. And he like, yeah, I know what to do with you. And then what did he say the first thing out of his mouth? He said, I did what?
For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest down not, and reapest what thou didn't not sow.
You know what he just did? He lied. He didn't fear him, because if he would have feared him, he would have increased it. The men that have feared, that really feared Christ, that really wanted to change, they grew the work of the Lord. They changed their lives. They became better. You know what the citizens that were not afraid did? They hated Christ. And they said, he's not going to rule over me. I'm going to rule over me. So you know what? I'm not going to change. So now he's standing before Christ and he said, I held on to the truth because I just knew all I had to do was just stay up in here and just stay in the truth. What did Christ say?
And he said unto him, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant.
Good and faithful.
Thou wicked servant.
Keep going.
Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then gavest not thou my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required mine own usury?
Keep going.
Verse 24, and he said unto them that stood by, take from him the pound and give it to him that had 10 pounds.
This is the part that I wanted right here. Take for him what he has and give it to the person who had already got 10. So you coming up in the truth and you think, oh, I'm here. Christ is like, what you got? Yeah, give me that. Here you go out. The water. Yeah, just add that to it. Yeah, I know you're good. You good. You good. I know you got 20. Just here, take it. You too. In the back. Yeah, come on. What you got? 1? Yeah, I appreciate it. Take this one too out. That was real talk. All right, my nigga. That's what he did. Right. Now what he do after that?
And they said unto him, Lord, he had 10 pounds.
It was like, but sir, he already good. Go ahead.
For I say unto you, that unto every one which hath shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he hath shall be taken away from him.
Next verse.
Verse 27.
But for what?
But those mine enemies,
my friends,
thine enemies,
the ones that's just sitting in the truth and thinking that they safe because they in the truth with a name.
But those mine enemies,
those are enemies of Christ. You coming in the truth and not growing, you really an enemy. You still dealing with your same demon that you was dealing with when you first got here. You are sitting amongst us as a wolf in sheep's clothing. You sitting around us like you one of us, but you're not. You're not. Christ gonna see you and say, those mine enemies that what?
Which would not that I should reign over them.
You don't want to listen to what I say to do. You don't want to do what I tell you to do. You don't want to sacrifice your time. You want to do your own thing in your own time and pop up for the feast day and say, hey, what's good? In the pictures. Damn. You a cookout a cookout feast day Israelite. You show up for the feast days and the cookout. Damn. That's your new profile picture. And now you in the truth. That's you. Which not that I would reign. You don't want Christ reigning over your life. Your job reigns over your life. Well, let me show you what he's going to say.
Bring hither and slay them before me.
You ain't going to be able to blame the white man that day. You're not going to blame, but sir, the white man is the devil. I know he sure lives. Bring him up here. Kill him. Right here in front of me. You know what Christ ain't going to do? He's not going to say, I don't want to see it. Don't. Anyway, right there. Are you getting good with that swing now? I see how you working on that swing.
Right.
That's what he gonna say. Next.
Colonel Khan, sir. Salakia.
I ain't never met that Jesus before. I ain't never met to kill that nigga Jesus.
Khan, sir, this from Athan. He says, Salakia, sir, why is it that it takes for another nation to be hurt for us to realize that the white man is the devil?
Why is it for another nation to be hurt? I don't think. Okay, we do march with other nations. We do pray for other nations. We do say, pray for Paris, pray for Palestine, pray for these people. But you know what we don't never say while we're praying for other people? We don't never say that the white man is the devil in our prayers. We don't ever say, Lord, I pray for Palestine because the devil is destroying their land. These devils are in Israel destroying the Palestinians' land. Lord, destroy these devils. We don't realize that the white man is the devil even when we're praying for our enemies. We are thinking that Satan is the problem. We are thinking some dark force is the problem when we're standing with the dark force. Overcoming. We shall. It's a white man right here. Right man right here. We shall. Y'all ever seen that video when they was doing the We Are the World video? And Michael Jackson was in there with them, all them white people. And everybody was singing their own parts. And then this one white man was singing, if you just believe. And Michael Jackson was like, he was so disgusted. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That, come on, Abiel, you got that for me? This one, that gotta be the one. Yeah, play that right there. Well, Abiel.
We're saving our lives. Get through and make a better day, just you and me.
Nah, it's before this. Yeah, come back a little bit more. Yeah, right around here. Back. One more. Yeah, right there. One more. Give before him.
So let's start giving.
Here we go.
When you're down and out, and there seems no hope at all. But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall.
Stop. Did you hear all the mustard and ketchup they put on that? Did you hear what Michael Jackson did when he got on there? And they put all that salt, that mustard and ketchup, and that tartar sauce on that song. That's what you want to do when you hold arms with the white man. You got all this soul, and you want to stand and pray with them and unite with them. They take the flavor out of everything. What you're going to have to do is stand with the flavorful. You know what the Bible says? The Bible says you are the salt of the earth. Right. But if you lose your flavor, if salt loses its flavor, then it's not salt anymore. It's just dirt. It's sand. There's a special flavor that you have. And we can't use that flavor to pray for heathens. We can't use that soul and that spirit to pray for everyone else. Because you know what the other nations know about your prayers? God hears them. You got that? Give me Baruch. Was that 4 and 3? Give me Baruch 4. I think it's 4 and 3 or 3 and 4. It's one of them two. Yeah, got all that damn tartar sauce they put on that song. Michael Jackson put all that pizzazz and spirit in it, and they came in with that tartar sauce. that destroyed everything. Now imagine if that would have just been Whitney and you know what I'm saying, Aretha and the OJs and the Jackson 5. That song would have been amazing. But everybody being the world and being the people and the children, that song will never get played with me. That song is about us. We are the world. We are the people that make the place a better place. Right. That song is about us. But you can't even get the meaning out of it because they singing it with him. Give me what you got. No. The prayers of the dead Israelites.
That's 3 slides. Wakanda, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 4. O Lord Almighty, thou God of Israel, hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
Hear the what?
Hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
This is what they know about your prayers. Because they know the Lord listened to the prayer of the dead Israelites and who?
And of their children.
You the children. God still is listening to the prayers of your ancestors. The prayers of your ancestors are in a vow like this before the Most High. And they're filling up. Every time you cry and you yell and you say that your oppressor is doing something to you, the Lord is listening to it. And he's getting angry. He's getting pissed off. And then the room is filling up more and more with your smoke, with your tears and your pain. And then the room starts to fill up with the cries of the prayers of the dead Israelites. And one day, the Lord is going to say, the room is too foggy. It's time to air it out. He's going to air out the room, and that day is going to be called Judgment Day. The Lord is going to bring vengeance and judgment on the earth because of the cries of you. Well, guess who want to use those cries for their benefit? Throw us in there.
Right.
Mention Palestine. Mention Paris. And you, Lord, heaven and earth. You the only people that can really pray. Now, I don't know what the other nation's doing. Ass all in the air, head on the floor, you know. All that ain't praying. You gonna talk to the Lord like, Lord, I know you hear me. You hear me when I talk to you. And he'll let East Indians. That what you, Mr. Potato Head need a prayer request. Because you know the East Indian, the Lord used all the leftover body parts for the East Indians. The little arm and the big. Mr. Potato Head needs some prayer, Lord. No. Give all them prayers to Israelites. All of them. Send all them prayers to be filled up in this before the Lord so he can get tired of hearing you crying and wailing and gnashing your teeth. Or we're just going to stay in here. You got the picture? That's the, go ahead. Yeah. That the East Indian? Yeah, that's how they look. That's who you praying for. Pray for another nation. Pray for your nation. See? Oh, there we go. See? He didn't get enough lips. See how the Lord, that's what the Lord do to other nations. All right, give me something else. Next question.
Colonel Khan, sir. Get the next question. I said, it's from a sister. She says, Salakia, sir, Matthew 7:6. What did Yahushua mean when he said not to cast your pearls to swine?
Let's read it.
Colonel Khan, sir, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before the swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you.
Wow. Read the verse before that.
Colonel Khan, sir. Verse 5. Thou hypocrite.
Thou what?
Thou hypocrite.
You hypocrites. You got so much to say about everything and everybody. About what everybody not doing and what, how you being overlooked, how you really should be the leader. You really should be the people, the one that's in control. What a blunt at? Good night. So I can put it right here behind me. While you talking about how everybody else ain't doing right, it's a blunt right here behind you that nobody see. It's a little bitty roach right there. As soon as you leave, you're gonna just pop it out and, relieve your stress. You hypocrite. Keep going.
Gonna Wakan. First cast the beam out of thine own eye.
Go ahead.
And then shalt thou see clearly, Slakia, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye.
What is Christ telling you to do? Stop watching everybody else. What that boy Michael Jackson said? Who he fighting?
The man in the mirror.
He fighting the man in the mirror. What is he asking him to do?
Oh, change.
Change his ways. Right. These Michael Jackson fans up in there. He asking the man in the mirror to change his ways. What are the hypocrites doing? You need to change. You the bad guy. You evil. Christ is like, nigga, go look in the mirror. You the one that's evil. You way worse than them. Keep going.
Gonna Wakan, sir. Verse 6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs.
Don't give it to who?
Give not that which is holy unto the dogs.
Well. They go to dogs. Who are the dogs? Anybody? Sis?
The heathen.
The other nations. Give her a hand. That's the truth. They are called the beast of the field. Don't give this truth to the heathen. And keep going.
Gonna Wakan. Neither cast ye your pearls before the swine.
And don't cast your pearls, this truth, amongst people that don't want it. Swine, unclean. These heathen and your brothers that are hypocrites, you don't got to teach them. You want to put your zeal into somebody, there's two people, says the people you don't got to worry about. The other nations and people that just want to do what they want to do. Don't worry about them. You want the people to come in here that have broken and contrite spirits. That's who we look for. People come up in here like, man, I'm tired of this world. This world ain't got nothing else to offer me. I'm sick of this. Why do we have to lose everybody and then say, I want to serve the Lord? Why does that have to happen to us? Why do we have to lose everything, lose everybody, every relationship get broken up, your wife leave you, your husband leave you, your kids leave you, everybody in your family die, and now you're all alone, and now you say, Lord, I'm ready. Why? Why can't you do the opposite and get rid of all of the evil in your life before anyone dies? So no one has to die. So the Lord don't have to punish you to get your attention. Right. How many times did the Lord have to get your attention for you to get in there? How many people had to die for him to get your attention to get you in there? Huh? There's so many people that probably would still be alive if the Lord didn't have to teach you a lesson by saying, oh, she's not listening? Oh, okay, I got something for her. Oh, he's not listening? Oh, I got something for him. You could probably walk. You would probably still be able to walk. You could probably still be able to see. You probably still be able to use your back or your whatever the Lord took from you to get your attention if you just would have did it before the ass whooping. That's the problem. We don't want to change before the punishment. We end up changing afterwards. Well, don't cast those pearls among swine. Don't even waste your time. Let the Lord deal with them. The Lord teaches the best classes. This little class I'm teaching, it ain't nothing compared to eviction. It ain't nothing compared to losing a family member. Then you come in class and say, all right, God, I hear you. Oh, now you hear me. Well, I'm here. It's good to see you. I've been waiting for you all your life. You here? Now we can get to work. Maybe I can heal your back a little bit so you can give me some service out of that back. You know, you can't even stand up straight because your back, you didn't use your back crouching in bushes for 20 years, being a jump out boy. You sisters then gave that back to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. He done broke it. Now you ain't got no back. And now you saying, Lord, I want to stand for Jesus. No, you don't want to stand. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, sir. Neither cast ye your pearls before swine,
Right.
lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you.
What are they going to do? They're going to take everything you teaching them and step on it. They're going to ignore it and return right back into the world and doing what they were doing. You focusing all your time on all these people that you want in the truth. The problem is they don't want to be in the truth. You can't make anybody serve the Lord because this is something everyone has to choose to do. Next question.
Colonel Wakan, sir. Brother asks, Salakia, sir, if I may, how would you teach faith of the kingdom to someone who has nothing else to live for?
Faith of the kingdom. How did America get here? Huh? You know, George Washington wore a red coat for the British. But you know what he had? The faith of the kingdom. He was like, yeah, I'm fighting. He had that little musket, sticking that stick up in there, picking it up. Ah! And the whole time he was thinking about no representation without taxation. No taxation without representation. I'm going to live in the land where there's no taxes. I'm going to be free. Give me the age of the founding fathers of, do I want to say the 13 original colonies? Give me the ages of the founding fathers of the United States. What were they thinking about? They were thinking about freedom. What was the question? It's something about faith.
So the question was, how do you teach faith of the kingdom for someone who has nothing else to live for?
Right. How do you teach faith of the kingdom to someone who have nothing else to live for? First and foremost, I'm going to tell you this. If you haven't tried the truth, try the truth before you take your life. You tried everything else, didn't you? Tried drugs. You tried getting money. Tried relationships. Well, just give this. You try religion. Well, just give this a try. And if this don't work, then do your thing. If this don't work, it's because you're not working. Because you're not going to say God didn't work. You are not working. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. All you need is hope. A man in jail with no parole doing a life sentence has the hope of one day it getting overturned. That's keeping him alive. And that's keeping him from killing everybody in that block. All you need is hope. That's why your oppressor tries to steal all your hope away from you. So you'll take away your life. Give me them ages.
Colonel Wakan, sir. Con, sir. You got something else or you got the same one? Colonel Wakan, sir. It says James Monroe, the ages of the founding fathers. James Monroe, 18. Aaron Burr, 20. Alexander Hamilton, 21. Madison, 25. Thomas Jefferson, 33. John Adams, 40. And George Washington, 44.
Let me tell you something. All they had was faith because they didn't have nothing else. These are what? How many men are there? 3, 6, 7 men. These are the 7 heads of the United States. The 7 heads right here. It took 7 men to put you in the seat you sitting in right now. 7 men with air conditioning and lights and cars, streets and freeways and states and military power from sea to to shine and see. All it takes is a little hope. How strong is America? Is it weak? America is strong. It's so strong, they eat babies and they talk about it on podcasts. And nobody goes to jail. That's how strong they are. 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 40-year-olds have something now that people rest and sleep at night because they are in the branches of this place. That's something to have hope in. Faith is strong. Now, they got this kingdom and God didn't tell them that they would get it. I don't know if you understand what I just said. They got this place and God didn't tell them they would get this place. God told us. Give me Daniel 2:44. Let me show you what God told us. God's word don't come back void. God says something. When he said, it goes forth and it doesn't come back void. Like them checks you be having.
Colonel Wakan, sir, this is the book of Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Which shall what?
Which shall never be destroyed.
In the days of these kings and the rulership and the power structure that's set up while you're in captivity, God is going to set up a kingdom that will what?
Which shall never be destroyed.
It'll never be destroyed. Keep going.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
We're going to share it with everybody.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
What does that mean about our kingdom? Anybody? Sis?
Like it, sir, it's only for us.
It's it. It's only for us. If he needs something to live for, this is what God said. Not Donald Trump, not Martin Luther King. God, the Most High said this. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
Most of the kingdoms.
All these kingdoms.
Some of the kingdoms.
All these kingdoms.
Go ahead.
And it shall stand forever.
How long will it stand?
It shall stand forever.
If you need something to live for, God said we're going to have a kingdom that's going to stand forever. Now, the only thing that can keep you alive is whether you believe it or not. If you don't believe it, then you're going to do what you want to do. And you're going to show how selfish you really are, because that is the most selfish thing anyone could do to anyone. Because when you take your life, you're not hurting the people that hurt you. You're not hurting the people that you're mad at. The only people you're hurting is the ones that love you. You're hurting the only people that give a damn about you. You can say, nobody loves me. And then you tell somebody that you want to do it and everybody starts falling out the sky. What happened? What happened? If he needs some help, all he had to do was ask. 9 times out of 10, nobody knows nothing is wrong with you. Why don't they know nothing is wrong with you? Because when somebody walks up to you and say, are you okay? What do you say? Oh, yeah, I'm good, cool. I'm just thinking, I'm just trying to get myself together. I'm just, these bills. All right, man, let me know if you need something. Oh, yeah, I got it. Then what you going to do? Break everybody that loves you heart? You're selfish. You're evil. That's what you are. That's evil, like. Don't do that. Have faith in God's word. Have some hope. We're going to rule a kingdom that nobody will ever be able to destroy. Thus said the Lord. Next.
Colonel Wakan, I got a question, sir. If nobody got a question in the room. There's no more questions in the chat. Live, sir. Con, sir, my question is in Micah 4 and 5. And this is, so people are saying in the kingdom of heaven, when blacks and Hispanics are in rulership, that they're going to be able to serve the other guys. I know it's not true, but they're using this scripture to say that.
That they're going to be able to serve other gods?
Yeah, other nations.
Okay, go ahead. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the book of Micah chapter 4 and verse 5. For all people will walk everyone in the name of his God, and he will walk and we will walk in the name of our Lord, of the Lord our God, forever and ever.
That's crazy. That's what they using? Okay. What did David say about you?
That we are gods.
In the book of Judges, what did they say? That they were in the land worshiping serving their gods. Who were the gods they were talking about?
So like you, sir, would it be other men?
The judges.
The judges.
Give me Obadiah 1:21.
Sir, this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 21. And saviors shall come up on the mount.
Who gonna come up?
And saviors.
A savior.
And saviors
Uh-huh.
shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau. And the kingdom, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's.
Saviors are going to come up and judge the Mount of Esau, and the kingdom is going to be whose?
Shall be the Lord's.
Who does the saviors work for?
The Lord.
Yeah. Who does the gods work for?
The Lord.
Yeah. Christ is the King of kings and the Lord of lords. Lords are another word for gods. God is another word for power. We're going to be the superpowers on the earth. We're going to be the men in charge. You're going to do what we say. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to do what we say, and what we say is going to come from
the Lord.
The Lord. That's what that's about. No swear. Go ahead.
Is that like the first Adam when he had to rule?
When he had to rule?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? Is it like the first
Adam, Adam was the only one that was given the rule.
Right.
Over.
And his sons were supposed to get what we're about to get. But he fell before he even had any children.
Right, before the fall.
Yeah. His sons is supposed to get, the way Adam was in the garden, he was supposed to have children, and those children were supposed to never know any captivity, no work, no nothing. And we would have been white people. We would have been spoiled brats. We would have just destroyed the earth. Now that we've gone through all of this pain and agony, we've learned something that is put into us. So now that when we are in power and rulership, now we'll never go back there. And you know what we're going to make sure we don't forget to do? Teach our sons and our sons' sons and our sons' sons' sons. We're going to do what? Remember. You was almost there. We're going to remember. All right? We good? I think we got 2 more questions. Somebody text me and said they got it's 2 questions. I can tell you which ones I ain't seen yet. Hold on, go down, go up. Dang, that was fast. Hold on. How do you know the Lord is keeping? Okay, keep going. Wait, what's the name? Yeah, just slow. Right there. Also, is it considered? I haven't seen that one.
Concert question. Is it considered celebrating a birthday and against the Most High if I take my son for pancakes when I normally would not wake up and take him out for breakfast?
Yes, because you feel conviction about doing it. The fact that you're asking this question, you know that you did it because it was his birthday. Now, it's nothing wrong with taking them out to eat and, doing something. There's nothing wrong with you using them free coupons they give you. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what they're going to give you, I'll take it. But the fact that the conviction is on you to feel like, damn, is this wrong? Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong for who? Who is it wrong for?
Child.
Mm-mm.
For you?
It's wrong for that person that feels that conviction. I could get up and take my kids out to eat and on that day or whatever, because I ain't gonna think about it, and they not gonna think about it. They're not gonna even know it's their birthday. My kids don't even know when their birthday is. That's damn near embarrassing. People like, how old are you? They be like, be looking at me like, I'm like, nigga, you 7. 7? When is your birthday? Like, dang, these kids don't know nothing. I gotta go ahead and show off after I, give them that. I'd be like, what's 7 times 5? 35. They be like, wow. Like, yeah, these niggas ain't dumb. They just not religious. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead.
Yes, sir. This is almost like, well, it ties into that question. What about like, they have flavors like birthday cake flavors and fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are those like if you indulge in that?
Birthday cake flavor?
Kind of.
I love birthday cake topping for my icy. I get birthday cake and wedding cake with the cream on it. That's just a flavor. Like what do you? Don't be religious about it. You know what I mean? Being religious about everything is what destroy everything. Religiously doing something. All right. Give me my last question.
Is it this question? Also, I'm new in the truth and have learned a lot and believe it. However, I've also seen things with my own eyes that people consider conspiracies. How am I supposed to deal with that?
Things that you've seen that people consider conspiracies. Okay, let's just use Bigfoot. Bigfoot is a conspiracy, right? You say you've seen Bigfoot. All right. When you see Bigfoot, do you go and tell people you've seen Bigfoot? Right? You say, hey, I seen Bigfoot. All right. What you don't want to be in the truth. Got a video. What you don't want to be in the truth is someone that can't be taken serious. This is perfect. It's a girl. No. It's probably the first one today. First. It's crazy. No. Right there one. Try that one. No, that's Facebook.
TikTok.
TikTok. It's definitely TikTok. Just let me see. Let me see. You don't want to be somebody that's not taken serious. You want people to be able to trust what you say and say, okay, not that one. This is perfect. This is a perfect video. This is gonna help you. Nope, not that one. It's a TikTok video for sure. Go down. Wait, no. You don't see it? I'm gonna send it to you again. Nope. Give me 1 second, y'all. How do you? Yeah, you don't want to be. Yeah, this perfect. All right, I just sent it. All right. You don't want nobody to not take you serious because you're in the truth. And this job is already hard enough. You already looked at like you crazy. So now you saying this. The white man is the devil. He raped, robbed, destroyed, pillaged, stole, done all this, done all that. And you like, damn, that's true. Yeah, and I saw Bigfoot too. And Bigfoot, he was running up 35. And I saw him, and I got a picture of him, but I couldn't, it was fuzzy. And you got to watch out because the white man, now you sound like a nut. Now, watch this.
But I'm gonna say Young Miami is CIA. She's CIA.
Now, that's true. What she just said, she said Young Miami is CIA, right? Now listen what she said after that.
CIA, Lil Yachty CIA, Sexy Red is CIA, and then they talk about Home Dude, who's a comedian. That's whatever his name. He worked for Schmizrael. So anyway, you're showing your cards. We're playing poker. Why you keep showing your cards? Spin that shit. All in your subconscious mind. Spend it. Consume. Buy more. Women are the top dog consumers of this fucking planet. Women buy. Spend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
all of that is true. She eating. She cooking right now. Now, she extra goofy. But what she's saying, everybody can see it and say, yeah, it makes sense. Keep playing.
Like getting into our subconscious mind. Boosting ass, bitches, yes. Put your hand in the Goyard bag. You trying to push boosting. And in the movie, I Love Boosters, why are you keep trying? Oh, boosters been a thing, Rachel. I know boosters been another thing, but they're promoting it. Don't you understand? Because right now, the divine feminine is waking up, okay? That's why they keep putting X's in the skies. I keep telling you guys this. You're not getting it. They keep putting X's in the sky. X for X chromosome. Twitter is now X. Understand? Tesla is the shape of a uterus. Understand? Okay.
Stop. Now everything else she's just saying from now on is blah, 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 blah. She was saying some real stuff. Then she started going into conspiracy theories. There are conspiracy theories that I say, hey, that's interesting. But I'll never sit up here and say it because now you'll never call me for counsel. Yes, see, brother, because it's the X in the sky today and the Y chromosome and the breath. No, that's not going to help you. So you may have seen some things that you say people may say are conspiracies. Don't sit on a platform and talk about it. Find somebody else that's like you and talk with them in private. And that's it. Don't look like a nut because you're going to hurt the work of the Lord with your theories. We don't deal in theories. We deal in the knowledge of the truth. And the truth is a mystery to this day. And people can't see the white man is the devil. How the hell are you gonna get them to understand that the X's in the sky is the Y chromosome and this is Twitter? And people are gonna turn their brains off and say, I'm just gonna go get high. This is too much. What is she talking about? I know what is true. The weed is good. That's what they're gonna say. Crack is delicious. That's what they're going to say. They're not going to go into your theory. So you want to be somebody that's serious, that's taken serious. So don't be a joke. All right? I think that's it. I'm good. So I do want to say this. All of us have a job to do in the truth. Everybody has a very important thing that they do. And we'll never get the kingdom of heaven if we don't realize how important your job is. Give me that. I got another video with a black dude with some dreads. I'm going to end it on this. Don't put your focus on things that are not important because we have so many important things to do. And your job in the work of the Lord, what does the work of the Lord need? We need doctors, lawyers, teachers, truck drivers, cooks, nurses, bank tellers, accountants. We need everything America needs. Everything America needs to thrive, we need that. Because when America is destroyed, what do we need for you to do? Know how to do all of these things. We need you to know how to build a house, know how to run water, know how to run electricity, know how to, take an account for things. Know how to, the accounting skill that you use with money, you can use that with pecans and bananas to make sure we keep and maintain food. Don't let this go out. Just ration this, because I know this lasts for this long. And we need chefs to come and say, well, the average stomach is about this size, so a perfect portion is the finger's length of meat. This much amount of meat can secure you for a day. We need all of that knowledge. You think coming into the truth, I'm in the truth, I got my name, I'm waiting on Jesus. That's Christian. There is a job that you came in here to do. That's why you in here. There is something you bring to the table. There's a scripture in the Bible when it said that there were choice men that went out to find certain stones for the tabernacle, to build the tabernacle. There were choice men. And what it makes me think about, I'm not saying this, that is what it is, but it made me think about like children that have autism. I can only see some children with autism going out and finding the stone, that perfect size stone that is supposed to be, and said, yeah, because they have that type of focus. Everyone has a job to do. Everyone. And you think your job ain't important. You think all I do is braid hair. Oh, I know how to wash windows. I'm the best. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how to do nothing else, but I make a window. You'll walk into a window after I wipe it. Your gift is making the window look invisible. And you think that gift is not important. It is. It is. It is. That little thing that you do that no one else cares about is important to the Lord. That's why you're here. Don't be ashamed of it, because you could be the piece of the brick that's stopping us from getting the kingdom. What did Christ say about the kingdom of heaven? The kingdom of heaven is, you got the video? The kingdom of heaven is where? Huh? Within you. So why don't we have the kingdom? Because you ain't brought it out. You ain't brought it out of you yet. You don't think it's important. Everybody has a job to do. And you better do it if you want to get out of here. You got it? Yeah. That's the video. Play that. Yeah, play that.
The surgeon, but don't nobody want to mop the floor. Everybody want to lead, but very few people will carry the responsibility that leadership requires. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine walking into a hospital because someone you love has just been rushed into surgery. The heart's racing, the praying, hours go by. Finally, the surgeon, you walk out. The operation was successful. Let me ask you something. What if nobody cleaned the operating room? What if nobody checked the equipment? What if nobody wheeled the patient into surgery? What if the nurse decided, I'm too important to do this? What if nobody sanitized any of the instruments? What if nobody prepared the patient? Every responsibility that you accept is preparing you for something much greater. Sometimes big God, he'll hand you a broom before he hands you a kingdom with the hands that lead. Because if you can't be faithful with a little, how in the world you gonna handle a lot? Your gift may open the door, but your willingness to serve That's gonna keep you in the room. Same heart that gave will be trusted with greater responsibility. Same person who quietly lifted others will find themselves standing where they once prayed to be. A life ain't always and only about making money. It's about making a difference. It's about leaving every person, every room, every community better than you found it. They'll value the person carrying it. Never forget, the tree doesn't eat its own fruit, and the river don't drink its own water, and the sun doesn't shine for itself.
Everybody over here has a job to do. And every job that you have to do, it may not be for you to eat off of, but it could be for somebody else. It may not be beneficial to your pockets, but it could be beneficial to somebody else's life. I answer the phone all day for free. And it may not be fun, but it is beneficial. That's what you got to understand. Everything ain't about money. Everything ain't about what lines your pockets. You know what our king said everything is about? Us loving each other. Because the kingdom that we want is inside of each and every one of us. And we got to bring it out. We can't not bring that thing that's in us out because I ain't got no money. I ain't got this. I ain't got that. You know what you do have? Me. And him. And her. And her. And her. And her. And every other brother. We have each other. So you know what? You'll never be homeless because we got each other. The things that we worry about losing, we won't ever lose it because we all have something. Each other. Now, take the demon off your back that's got you afraid to stand up against whatever it is that you're supposed to do and face the fear and jump off the porch. Jump into the damn swimming pool. I hear girls all the time. Well, I hear a lot of teenage girls say this. They be like, where you went today? I went to the pool. We went to the pool. They come back dry as hell. Ain't do no swimming. You was at the pool though. Did y'all swim? Well, I mean, they did. I put my feet in the water. That's what a lot of people do with the truth. A lot of people come to class, they put their feet in the water, but they don't gain. They don't increase. They don't change. So you're not swimming. You're not in the pool. You're in the pool when you're swimming in the pool, not just standing in it. Always remember, a rock in the ocean is surrounded by water, but the water is not in the rock. You need the water to get in you. And if it doesn't get in you, it's not benefiting you. Do y'all understand? That's what our job is to put the truth inside of us. All right. With that, we're going to pass the class over to Precinct Officer IBR. Give him a hand. You can stay right here. Right?
This is ISUPK security announcements with the ISUPK start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will get permission from the head. It's like we'll court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. Ma'asherah means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give it to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will for offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Up and coming holy convocations. All right, you got the memorial of blowing of the trumpets. This is the first day of the 7th month. This is Friday, September the 11th, 2026. And this can be found in Leviticus chapter 23, verses 24-26. Remind occupant not to walk to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boot, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf. And with that includes ISUPK security announcements.
All right, with that, Imagine. We'll give a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua Bragatha, Yajim Matah, Saw, return face to sister. Men of Israel, Salakia, Imagine, mean to stand. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Latah by Hashem Yahushua. Yajim Matah, class dismissed.